Come see us on tour in Hartford, Connecticut, Syracuse, New York, Atlantic City, Levittown, New York, Cohoes, New York, Los Angeles, Bakersfield, San Jose, Buffalo, Toledo, Montreal, and Toronto. Go to jimmydore.com for the cheapest tickets.
Donald Trump campaigned as the peace candidate. He was going to end the wars in the Middle East. But since taking office, he's kind of forgotten about that. He's resumed Joe Biden's support for Israeli mass murder in Gaza. And now
the Doge cuts are meaningless because they passed the CR. So that means everything's still funded with another $6 billion on top. So if you're blowing up Teslas, you're getting mad about pro wrestling because they did nothing. They've done nothing. But they are going to tackle entitlements, I'm sure.
Yes, they are. And they're also threatening still to bomb Iran. This is what Donald Trump told NBC News' Kirsten Welker.
On Iran, the president said he's also considering secondary tariffs if Iran doesn't agree to a nuclear deal. Quote, if they don't make a deal, there will be bombing, and it will be bombing the likes of which they have never seen before.
Yeah, of our bases in Tel Aviv. Will that be what it is? Because we don't have those missiles they have. And I looked it up recently because I'm like, do we still not have hypersonic missiles? They just did a successful test flight. We're like the North Korea of coming up with hypersonic missiles. I don't know if you know that. So we had a lot of little pathetic flights, and we just had a good one happen just 3 weeks ago. That doesn't mean anything because we don't make the alloys because we sent all our stuff out of the country to make everything. And Russia, who we did our stupid sanctions on, their oligarchs, remember they're like, we're punishing their oligarch. Their oligarchs were forced to invest in their own stupid country. And it turns out it helped them out a lot.
Part of the appeal for many people of Trump's campaign was that he was promising to end these wars. He was calling Democrats warmongers, and accurately he was saying he was going to put an end to it. Well, except for talking about peace in Ukraine, he's lighting the match elsewhere. And here is his latest post, basically threatening both Ansar Allah, the Houthis in Yemen, and also Iran. The Iran-backed Houthi terrorists have been decimated by the relentless strikes over the past 2 weeks. Many of their fighters and leaders are no longer with us. We hit them every day and night, harder and harder. Our attacks will continue until they no longer are a threat to freedom of navigation. The choice for the Houthis is clear. Stop shooting at U.S. ships. We will stop shooting at you. Otherwise, we have only just begun, and the real pain is yet to come for both the Houthis and their sponsors in Iran. And
freedom of navigation, is that a legal term?
I mean, it's look, there is the international principle of freedom of navigation, and it's true that Ansar Allah have been messing with it, but Ansar Allah, the Houthis, have done this because they're intervening against Israeli-tied ships because they say Israel is not respecting the ceasefire by not only killing people in Gaza, but imposing a full-on starvation siege. And so they've said that we'll stop interfering with Israeli-tied ships if Israel respects the ceasefire. And Trump has decided,
we went to Yugoslavia that time, except I think their facts are correct and ours were not, if I remember correctly.
That's a whole other story. But look, this message from Trump now threatening war, it's directly contradicted by what he was talking about on the campaign trail, including criticizing the bombing of Yemen. So this is Trump from May of last year, not too long ago. Listen to what he said about Biden bombing Yemen.
I look at your policies, I see secure the borders, bring jobs back. I look at the Democrats and many Republicans, and it's foreign war and foreign expansion.
That's right.
What is that?
I think it's just a failed mentality. It's crazy. You can solve problems over a telephone. Instead, they start dropping bombs. I see recently they're dropping bombs all over Yemen. You don't have to do that. You can talk in such a way where they respect you and they listen to you.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to bomb
Yemen. This? Well, maybe a couple people are playing it, but everybody else is doing culture war nonsense about how the wokies are attacking more Teslas. And Tim Pool, who's in that, asking a great question to Trump, who then gives a great answer. Neither of them bring it up. Tim Pool just talks about nonsense strategically. Meanwhile, Trump, well, how about that phone call trick?
Yep. Yeah, they've all forgotten.
Adelson said no. Witta Adelson you got to go in there.
They've all forgotten that this was a major element of Trump's campaign. It's like it's completely out the window. They campaigned on this. They campaigned on being against censorship, and they campaigned on being against war. And they've completely forgotten both of those campaign platforms after taking office.
I can't believe the level of how fast it was. I'll tell you what's funny when I watch people that don't like like I'll get in my feed, like, you know, besides that Midas touch, like DNC funded crap, I'll get people, your classic shit libs on YouTube, and none of them will criticize Trump for the right things. Like almost none of them. All of them are like, you know, nobody thought electing Wendy Williams president was going to be better. Stupids. Okay. It was just, we maybe had a shot with this guy. And it turns out your democracy's fake.
Hey, this limited edition bundle is a powerhouse collection designed to energize your days, sharpen your mind, and help you feel younger than the current administration wishes it was. Inside, you're getting the top-selling anti-aging coffee, the ultra-rare Peaberry Blend, an exclusive 1775 branded tumbler, plus more premium coffee and a limited edition merch you can't find anywhere else. That's a $200 value for just $100. But here's the catch. Only 1,000 bundles are being released. Once they're gone for good. And if that's not enough, every dollar you spend gets you an entry to win the Cybertruck and $30,000 cash. But you've got only 1 month left to enter. Go to 1775coffee.com/Jimmy right now to secure your longevity pack. Drink coffee that fuels your freedom, your values, and your life. Come see us on tour in Hartford, Connecticut, Syracuse, New York, Atlantic City, Levittown, New York, Cohoes, New York, Los Angeles, Bakersfield, San Jose, Buffalo, Toledo, Montreal, and Toronto. Go to jimmydore.com for the cheapest tickets.